All right, and good morning, everyone, or I should say good afternoon. It is 12:01. So for today, why don't we get started with the warm-up, and I'll tell you more about what I have planned. So standing here, hopefully you have a mat with you today. Let's do a little jog in place. We are going to be on the floor a little bit later for the core, so keep that in mind for this session. A little jog in place, and a little swing of the arms like so. Round motions here with your arms moving forward. And let's move the arms back. Keep going for 3, 2, 1. Let's take a break from that. And let's go into a squat as low as you can and a high knee to add to that. So squat and high knee. Slowing it down just a little bit, but going into a deep squat as low as you can for your warm-up, keeping your core and your glutes nice and tight, just like that. Keep it going. High knee, about to hip height. Let's do 2 more. Last one here. And excellent. Next up, let's go into some push-ups. On or off the knees, that's up to you. So walking to that plank position or push-up position. And I'll start with my knees on the floor. So push up, nice and low. Be mindful of your arms and your shoulders. Make sure you're not shrugging. Elbows are nice and wide. Nearly done here, and then we're going to go into a walk to a plank. 2 more. Last one. Excellent. All right, so plank position and walk to a plank with me and standing back up. If the walk to a plank is too much, simply do your toe touches. Otherwise, walk to a plank with me. Hold for about 1 second and walk back. Reaching up each time, reaching up for the ceiling. Couple more. Last one here. And very good. All right, let's go back to a jog in place a little bit faster now. And feel free to cross your arms back and forth. About 15 seconds, so keep doing this jog in place, and I'll show you the first exercise. So, this first one, we're going to have ourselves facing the right leg in front. We're going to block, down, punch, punch. That's the first exercise. So, with me, let's do our block. Nice and easy here. Punch, punch. Get that knee up, elbow to knee, punch, punch. Block, punch, punch. Block the side of your head with your arm. Nice and slow. Punch, punch. Now this is the pace I'll stick with. Just going a little bit slower for this first set. 20 seconds left. Be mindful of your feet. Make sure your toes are all pointing directly in front. Straight ahead. Keep those hands up. Punch, punch. Punch, punch. Keep it going. Last one. Punch, punch. All right. Going into our second exercise. With this one, we're going to stay high for the punch. Punch, crossing, or really moving our torso. Once we do the 1, 2 here, we're going to go down low, elbow, elbow. So with me, punch, punch, down low, elbow. Good. Back up. Punch, punch. Here's the speed to start off with. 2, 3, 4. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. If you want to go a little bit faster at this time, now's the time. We got about 20 seconds left. Watch your squat here. Go nice and low as you can during this time. 10 seconds left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Last time with the punch. And all done with that. Going back to our block, but this time facing the left side, block with your left side, and then punch left, right. So block left, punch left, then right. All right, so with me, block, punch, punch. Block, punch, punch. Now notice my arm here. I'm bringing my hand right to my ear here. Punch, punch, or a little bit behind the ear. Block, punch, punch. So I don't want you to just bring your hand up. I want you to act like you're really blocking or defending yourself from a hit. Punch, punch. Punch, punch. 10 seconds, then we move on. Go with the pace that works for you. Watch your feet. Last one, block, punch, punch. All right, moving on. We got our last exercise for this round before we do everything over again. So, going into burpees. So, staying right here, going down, plank, walk back, and then hop forward. Doesn't have to be that big with the hop. Let's go down, draw back up, and hop, or you can walk forward if the walk is better for you. So you can always walk just like that. Keep it going. Do what works best for your body, for your joints. Jump down, watch the hips here. They stay nice and low as I crawl back. Down, plank, keep the hips low. See that? What we don't want is that walk to a plank we did for the warm-up. We want to keep it low. Last one. Hop forward. And that's it for the first round, or at least it's first set. So let's do everything again. Starting with the right side for the block. Punch, punch. Try to go a little faster here. Ready? Hands up. Block. Punch, punch. Block. Punch, punch. Keep it going. Make sure your hands are in front. And take that block seriously. Try to get your hand just a little bit behind your ear. That way, you got your arm protecting your head from any strike to the side. Same with the leg here. It'll protect your core. All those organs we got here, it's being blocked by some of the strongest muscles we have in our body. Punch, punch. Last one, punch, punch. All right. Going back to our high punch and the low elbow. For this one, your feet should be a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Toes facing straight ahead. With me, starting off with the punch. So punch, punch, down, elbow, elbow. Punch, punch, down, elbow, elbow. Keep it going. If the squats get to be too much, you can always do a half squat like so, or you can just stand tall for the punch, punch, elbow, elbow, like that. I do recommend you go as low as you can in your squat. Elbow, elbow, punch, punch, elbow, elbow. Be mindful of your heels. If you're squatting, make sure your heels stay on the floor the whole time. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep it going. 5 seconds. Finish up with the punch. And all done with that. Going a little bit faster again for the left side with the block and the punch, punch. So block with your left side and then punch first with the left side. Everybody got that? So hands up. Start with the block. Punch, punch. Punch, punch. Again, try to get your hand just behind your ear here. Block, punch, punch. And again, the legs up to protect the core. Punch, punch. Block, punch, punch. Block, punch, punch. Keep it going. Quick block. As quick as you can. 10 seconds. Just a few more. And then we're going to go back to the burpees. Mind your feet. Watch your toes. Make sure they're all pointing directly in front. Last one. Okay, going back to the burpees. So in front here, remember we're gonna go down low. We're gonna keep the hips low for this one. Ready? All right, let's begin. Down, plank, keep the hips low as you crawl back. Hop forward, or again, you can walk forward, just like that. Do what works for you and your joints. Keeping the hips extra low, working on that sprawl technique. Just a few more, we've got about 15 seconds left. You can use your arms to help with that jump forward if you'd like. It does make it a little easier. Last one, 3, 2, 1, stand up. Woo! All done with that. Okay, going into round 2 now. This one's a little different, so going slow here. What I want to do is 8 high knees. So with me, twist with the arms, twist. 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 8th one, we go to squat, down, uppercut. 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 8, 6, 7. Back up, high knee. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ready? Let's squat. Uppercut. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Back up. High knee. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to finish strong with the uppercuts here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Finish strong. Very good. All right. That's the first exercise. Second, we're going to do a little lunge. So the lunge is going to have a hop. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to elbow, elbow. So with me, 1, 2, 3. Hold it, elbow, elbow. 1, 2, hold it, elbow, elbow. Keep it going. 1, 2, hold it, elbow, elbow. Keep it going. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to hold that lunge for both sides at one point while we practice the elbow. Go. 1, 2, 3. Elbow. If it's too much for the hop, you can do your walk lunges or your step lunges, just like that. Keep it going. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Elbow, elbow. Done. Woo. All right. Next up, going into a little hop here. So we're going to do 8 hops here with the squat. 1, 2, all the way to 8. Come up. And then we're going to do fast punches. Just like that. Ready? Down low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Back up. 1, 2. Keep it going. Little twist. 5, 6, 7. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back up. Punch. Punch. Keep those punches at the same height as your chin. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 1. Stand up and done. All right. Next exercise. Plank position. Here's how it's going to look. We're going to do in and out motions with the legs, kind of like a jack. So with me, down low, it's going to be out and in 4 times. So that's 2, 3, 4. Next up, elbow, back elbow. 2, 3, 4. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Go back into those in and outs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 1, 2. Keep it going. 4 for both sides. And out and in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's hold for 3, 2, 1. standing back up. All right, one more set of everything. So, going back into our high knees. All right, after 8, we're gonna go down and do our uppercuts nice and low. So with me, high knees, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, back up, 1, 2, 3, 4, act like you're driving someone into your knees, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, keep it going, 1, 2, 3, 4, 15 seconds, back down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Woo! Okay, back to our lunges. We're gonna do the hops, 1, 2, 3, not that fast. Elbow, elbow. Go at the pace that works for you here. If you want to hop, great. If you need to step, go for it. So, with me, hands up. 1, 2, 3, elbow, elbow. 1, 2, 3, elbow, elbow. Keep it going. Elbow, elbow. Keep it going. 1, 2, 3, elbow, elbow. Find your balance for this. Elbow, elbow. 1, 2, hands up, elbow, elbow. It's a lot for the legs, I know. Do what you can for the next 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, elbow, elbow. 1, 2, last one, elbow, elbow. Woo! Okay, back to those squat pulses or hops, down low. And then after that, we're gonna come up for the 8 punches. So with me, down low, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up, punch, punch, keep it going, 3, 2, 1, down low, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, down, 1, 2, keep it going, you got this, 1, 2, keep those hands high, go, down, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Going back to plank. And we're gonna go with the jack, going out and in with the legs first, and then the back elbow. So down with me. Plank position, ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. A little bit slower here, so we want to get 4 strikes in for each elbow. Real quick, 1, 2, 3, 4. Strike, strike, keep it going. 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Back to the jack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Elbow, elbow. Keep going. 10 seconds. Last one here, then jack. Go. 1, 2, 3. Hold the plank here. Hold. And done. Woo! Okay. 2 rounds of that. And we're done. So let's go into our core. So the first exercise I want to do is a push-up position. So plank with me, push-up position, doing a spider. So one arm in front, down, up. Switch arms after each push-up, down, up. Switching arms. You can do this arm or off the knees. I think for this one, I'll stick with on the knees. Keep it going. Switching arms and push up. Nice and easy, nice and low. 10 seconds. Keeping the core nice and tight for this. Last one, push up and All done with that. Moving on, we're gonna be on our side for this one. So on one elbow, this top foot will be right in front, like so. You can have this free hand on the floor, or hips, or your chest. One of those three. So lift up and down. I find it easier with my fingertips on the floor right in front of me. This is just a tiny bit more challenging for some. And then when you put your arm or your hand here, it adds a little weight to your hips, making it tougher for the sides of your core to work. So we're sticking with this side for the next 15 seconds. Be mindful of the shoulder. If it gets tired, look out for it. You don't want to end up shrugging at any point. Keep the shoulder down, lift up, 5 seconds. 2 more, 1 more, and all good with that. Okay, next up, lying on our back. We're gonna cross our feet, one hand behind the head, and we're gonna reach with the other arm right to the heel. Tap, tap, just like that. 20 seconds on this side, go. You wanna keep your head just a couple inches off the floor. You wanna reach to the side. You don't wanna lift up. No lifting up like this. You wanna stay low and tap. 3, 2, 1. Switch arms. I'm gonna switch legs too. Don't worry about your feet too much. Just make sure they're crossed and you can tap the heel with your free hand. Tap either heel with your free hand. Eyes up on the ceiling. And again, try not to lift yourself up. You just move to the side. Last one. All right, very good. Last exercise, you probably guessed it already. We're gonna do the other side for those hip lifts off the floor. So top foot here goes in front. You're on your elbow and lift up. Again, with this hand, I find it easiest with my fingertips on the floor right in front of me. This is a little bit tougher, and I find this to be very tough, especially if you want to do this with a weight right on your hip here. That's how you get really strong sides for your core. But for now, I want to stay right here. Do whatever position works best for you, going at a pace that works for you. Whether that's a little faster or slower than me, that's up to you. Keep it going. 5 seconds, let's do 2 more. Last one here, up, and all good with that. Woo. Okay, everyone, final set here. Let's go into our push-up. When we do one hand in front, and we push up, and then we'll switch arms, all right? 3, 2, 1. Push up, switching arms. The idea here, especially if you're on your knees like me, watch out for your glutes. Make sure they stay low so you can activate your core. If your hips are out like this, you're not going to be working your core as much. I want us focused on the core and the push up using the chest. Keep it going. Down, up. We got less than 15 seconds. Do what works for you with pace and whether or not you want to be on or off the knees. Definitely a lot more challenging off the knee. And all done with that. Change my mat here. Going back to the side pose so we can pulse our hips on and off the floor. Top foot in front. Hands either here, here, or here. Ready, go. 1, 2. See how many you can get during this time. I'm going to do my count. 30 seconds left. Again, for this hip, you just want it to come off the floor. Even if it's just an inch off the floor, that works. You don't have to come all the way up like that. Just a small bit here is huge for the side of the core. So keep that in mind when you're getting tired. Last one here. Woo, done. think I did about 17 or 18 there myself. All right, down on the floor, on your back, crossing your feet. One hand behind the head, the other hand's gonna reach for the heels. Ready? 20 seconds this side. Let's go. Tapping that heel, getting a good crunch in for the obliques. Reach for that heel, see if you can tap it with your fingertips. 3 more, 2 more. Last one coming up. Very good, switch arms and go. We got about 20 seconds left. See what you can do at that time. Again, watch out for your head. You want to keep it low and close to the floor. We're not trying to get our shoulder blades off the floor here. We're just crunching the side. Crunch your side. Last one. Woo. Good. All right. Moving on to our final side. This is our last exercise, everybody. Last one. So on your side, on your elbow, top foot in front, and let's go. Remember, easy with this hand, or medium, or hard, especially if you're using a weight on your hips here. Now remember, if you're getting tired, be mindful of what your hips are doing. They don't have to come all the way up like this. Just off the floor a little bit is huge for this muscle here. As for your shoulder, I can't say it enough. Make sure you're not shrugging during this time. If your shoulder is right by the neck or the jawline, you need to separate the two. 3, 2, 1, and done. Woo! All right, let's turn over so that we're sitting like so. Let's go with a cool down here. So 2 minutes cool down. What I want to do is slide the hands down the legs towards the ankles without bending the knee. By the way, if you have to leave for the cool down, I understand. Just make sure you get some stretching done before the end of the day. Holding this position, 3, 2, 1, come back. And let's go on one knee. One knee here. So with this leg here, I want to squeeze this glute as I bring the hips forward, raising my arm up and lean to the side. So it's the right leg here and my right arm leaning to the side. 3, 2, 1, good. Switching sides. Quick reminder, so I'm here on my left leg, squeezing the left glute, raising up the left arm, and I'm gonna lean to my right. Holding for 10 seconds. You should feel the stretch here and a little bit here as well. 3, 2, 1, and last stretch I wanna do today. We can do this on our knees. We're gonna interlace our fingers behind the back, right by the glutes. Shoulders down and back, chest out, like so. Lifting up the arms from behind if you can. And be mindful of your shoulders. Again, try not to shrug. Just lift the arms as far up as you can from behind and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the arms down. Release, nice and easy. Shake it out, shake it out. And that is it for today. So thank you all. Woo. Thank you all for joining me at this time. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the chat. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Take care.